Morning. Ooh, let's see. Yeah. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you find yourself in. My name is Gluefoot. I keep wanting to go to bed earlier. But I was playing Slay the Spire because I forgot that they patch on Thursdays. They're not going to patch every Thursday now, thank goodness. But they do release, like, new stuff every Wednesday. Or, sorry, they were, like, releasing new patches every Thursday. Let me put myself over here. And, oh! I haven't seen that loading screen before. I guess I've never logged out while in Gashi. My voice is, like, not warmed up at all. Because I forgot to do a vocal warm-up before this. And I just ate a ton of peanut butter and yogurt. You know, dairy and peanut butter are notoriously good things for the voice. So I am why is it that, like, okay, so, like, I hop on stream, right, and then suddenly that's when the fatigue from the week hits me. It's not when I'm, like, up getting coffee. It's not when I'm, like, making breakfast. It's not at work. You know, explain how that is a thing. Yeah, no, it's when it's literally just, like, I don't know what it is, but I've been getting up before my alarm. Like, about half an hour before my alarm. No matter when I set it for, that's the weird thing. Half an hour before my alarm for, like, the past week and a half. So I only got, like, 5 hours of sleep. Which I guess means that, you know, I had planned on 6, which is not great either. But you take my point. You take my point. Come on. You know, we're really struggling out here. is the point. Yeah, I'm not all together with it. We'll see. I'm gonna go to the Gold Saucer and do some gambling, honestly. I know that I'm spending some gil to do this, but I don't really care. I want to do mini Cactpot, because I haven't. Also, I keep forgetting to redeem my Cactpot tickets from the big Cac board. Cactus. Also, I might do raids while I have, like, auto going for Final Fantasy. Or, like, it'd be interesting to do, like, grind in 14 while I have like Final Fantasy VII going in the corner. I think that'd be funny. None of these are going to be, like, independent. So, like, 1, 2, 3 is just, like, not a combo here. 7, 4, 8, 9, that's 21. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Two, 3, 1. And then 4. Looks like give me 720. Oh, dang it. Alright, well, at least I know I'm not missing the, oh, hey, let's do this again. I thought I had the heuristic right on that last one, but I, alas, did not. 2, 4, 7, 6. Oh, not bad. Okay, let's go get our big Cactpot since it's Friday, and they will be, Cactpot, like, draw is tomorrow. Where is the... Do I just have to go back to this ether, right? Gunhilder's Blade. Yep, level 100. Ethernet Packpot board. We'll play some Mahjong. I still don't fully get Mahjong. Gotta get the Star Wars reference. Gotta get my lucky sevens. And what's the what should be another one that I picked? No. Yeah, sure. Alright, anyway. Back to Hingashi, or Kugane. Hingashi is the region, I guess? Voice crack. Need to take a look at a map. Also, actually, in the options, I need to see... Alright, you're looking at me doing stuff that I should have done off-stream. Play sounds when window is not active, yeah. And music... Let's slide it more towards the character. I'm curious what that does. Ruby Bazaar? Alright, and we continue onward with Hildibrand adventures. When last we left our heroes, we, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot. We were trying to, or we caught a corrupt merchant selling some beastmen tribespeople into slavery. And we learned that Shigure is a Ronin, trying to get into the good graces of the Sekisegumi in Kugane. This is a lot of Japanese-inspired words. And we decided we're gonna help him, I think. Maybe a bad choice to take a bite of food right there. Have you heard, Auden? Wait, no, that's not his voice. Shigure was a pretty regular voice, I think. Have you heard, Auden? The wolf burglar, for whom we have been searching day and night, has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes? Then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. Let's go. I'm getting food particles on my mic. Pardon me a moment. I think I've been muted this whole time. Whoops. Can I? No. Okay, let me start over. Have you heard, Auden, the wolf burglar for whom we have been searching? Day and night is struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistants are ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin to question any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes? Then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rockers district. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector's sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man. What injustice befell you here? Inspectors. Ah, yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you are so eager to hear the tale, then I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar. Old as ever, he attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Soboro Sukahiro, in broad daylight. By the kami. But you say he attempted? And he failed, Oh, little did the fool know I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every koban. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you are fortunate indeed, Master Akebono. Yet, surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not wont to forsake a prize. Master Akebono, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, that we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Your Jimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Master Akebono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Sekisegumi's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement with Sanjo Hanamachi, to which I have been looking forward all week, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me further. Good day. I fear he has let this turn of luck lull him into a false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard, or tripling it. If only he would reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better... Alright. Let us follow Master Akebono to Sanjo Hanamachi and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. I believe there are 6 quests, of which this is the first more to go until we reach the end. And then there's no Shadowbringers, Hildibrand. What the hell? Ask all you like, but the answer's still no. There's a very short list of people who get past, and none of you lot are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we are here to help. If you admit us to speak with Master Akebono, that we might convince him to let us stand guard over the Soboro Sukahiro. Ah, so that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akebono's priceless sword? How stupid do you think I am? As if he'd consort with the likes of you lot. Not a looker among you. Really, my mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for a taikomochi. Not today, though. Master Akebono has made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were geiko of surpassing beauty. But you're not, so piss off. This went rather poorly. Ugh. I suppose we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Nay, Shigure, I think not, for I have a plan. A plan of surpassing beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any geiko, perchance? Well, there is an Okia nearby whose proprietress may have given me a few odd jobs, but... Wait. What exactly is your plan? All shall become clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okia. We're hiring a prostitute, aren't we? Or no, we're gonna dress up as prostitutes. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm having like the worst foods for my voice right now. What with coffee, dairy, and peanut butter. She's maybe a little bit older? Like, you don't become a proprietress of a Nokia without being in the industry, I feel like. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shigure here. I've given the hapless fool a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of Ijin inspectors. I can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to all our chagrin, Shigure is not gainfully employed at present. But that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, it is a matter of greater import. A grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistant in your finest kimono. For but a brief time only, you may be assured. It shall be returned to you post-haste. Loan you a kimono? Just like that? I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No geiko worth her salt would simply let a stranger parade about town in hers. Why are you looking at the Mikote like that? Not for nothing, at least. If you are truly in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Eorzean gil? I mean, yeah, like this is the perfect example of like every group has the himbo inspector, the demolitionist assistant, the ronin, and the gong 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 gong. Like, and that's me. That's the gong gong. That's the sound of me clapping, stomping about in my sabatons. $70? Only 70,000? Hell, my subligar is worth more than that. What's a subligar? Quay Rhapsody. These are both great options. Sound of me clapping my ass cheeks to alert the guards. Yeah, the sound of me clapping my ass cheeks is Registeel. Be that as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Nashu, pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. So, your plan is to disguise Nashu as a geiko, that she may enter into the company of Master Akebono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar? I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but if it is our best option. Not even good at being a nepo baby, yeah. I mean, shout out to Godbrand for like not you know, for making sure that his son makes an honest living. That's, you know, the Jackie Chan philosophy. Do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down-on-his-luck youth with no job or skills to speak of. Wait, you just said he's skillless. But of course, it is, as ever, so simple. A means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. In my brief time here, I have come to understand the myriad complexities of Hingan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fervor of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head. Is there not? Nashu immediately leaves. Well, yes, I suppose you have the right of it, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? I'll do the honors. Oh no. Oh no, Nashu. Can Mikote even be bald? Which actually reminds me. Oh, okay, she's not shaving herself, she shaved Hildibrand. A beauty reborn! Wait, no! Why are you doing dirty like that? My hair! My beautiful flowing locks! What have you done to me? Oh, no. Oh, this is brilliant! Utterly brilliant! I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Oh, chin up, Shigure. I dare say she did you a favor. The sickly Segumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. Hair growth potion from ARR. Was that in the Hildibrand quest? It's been so long since I've done those. You can have your kimono with my thanks. Never mind the gil. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough. It was? Okay, I'll have to look back at those. I am gonna do these on New Game Plus once I... My current plan is to... Oh, let me finish the cutscene. My lady, you are a saint. Are you ready, Nashu? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? Right? Famous last words. Like the very first quest. Okay, yeah, it does ring a bell. Verily, there is no greater truth than that if we trust in ourselves and the gods. Fate shall conspire to see us succeed. Is this the will of the kami? I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! My dear Nashu, you look incredible. Oh, actually, yes, you do. You do. She looks every bit the Geiko. Cannot fathom the doorman turning her away. Come, my friends, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. But yeah, my plan is that once I get enough voice acting friends, because I don't have many voice acting friends, honestly. It's part of the reason that it's hard to like do work is that, you know, you don't have as many people like encouraging you, you have your connection to your people, you can ask questions. I have like communities that I'm in, but it's not like as personal. and that just kind of diminishes the amount that I pull on it. But once I have more voice acting friends, go through and do like all the Hildibrand quests in New Game Plus, and have everyone be played by, every character be played by someone different. Because doing all the voices by myself is exhausting. Also, other actors can probably just like deliver stuff better. It'd be really fun. Yeah, I mean, the idea is just like, you know, do the snap cube thing, right? Like, just do a fan dub of it all. But yeah, that's definitely further down the pipe. I mean, I need to do more voice acting to, like, you know, but it's kind of like external motivation for, or extrinsic motivation for making voice acting, for like getting more into the voice acting community. Because then, right, like I mean, I guess it is making friends with an ulterior motive, but it is kind of like, you know, sort of taking the pressure off, like, making friends themselves, right? That it's like, okay, well, you know, I only am, like, taking... It's only for, like, this one thing, so it's, like, not that big a deal if, like, you know, nothing hinges on, like, any one thing, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it helps me mentally to think about it like that, I guess is the best way I can put it, but it's still kind of abstract. I'm just finishing up my breakfast before I go into this next cutscene. I had like a full bag of pretzels yesterday. I do not regret, well, I kind of regret it. I don't regret it too much though. Because also, like, I've been drinking a lot less as well. Not even a lot less, actually. Like, I would have maybe, like, 3 drinks a week, but now I only have one, like, maybe one, just because I, like, don't have the time. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to drink before the night before, like, stream and stuff. Because it kind of, like, messes with my voice a little bit. Not terribly much. I can honestly probably just be fine, but, you know, I want it to be in tip-top shape. I say as I take another bite of peanut butter yogurt. But then I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to drink it before stream because I want my voice to be in tip-top shape. And I'm not going to drink it before... I'm not going to drink, like, the night before I, like, run in the morning. The thing is, I run on mornings when I don't stream. So I'm never... or, like, doing voice stuff. So I'm basically never drinking now. Which is good, I guess. But it's just funny how I was like thinking about it last night and it's like, oh, huh. It's like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna drink before stream. Also, I'm not gonna drink I'm not gonna drink night before streams. I'm not gonna drink night before I go running. Yes, I'm not drinking. Yeah, so. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you will have to be blind to Sorry, just the caption of this caught me off guard. You just take breaks from drinking and such when you're working out and generally trying to improve. Yeah. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart that is the lovely Gecko, Nashu. I thought he was gonna say disparage my stalwart ass. You would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart ass. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart ass. This stalwart Manderville ass. That's Eorzea's ass. Gecko, eh? Alright, let's have a look at you. Oh ho ho, and where has this lovely lass been hiding? Almost read that as ass again. Damn it. Master Akabono's sure to take a shine to you. Glad that it didn't, though. That would have been kind of awkward to read, actually. A bit too on the nose. Alright, the girl may enter, and no one else. Huzzah! It worked!
Wish me luck.
Though, is it wise to let her go in alone? Ideally, at least Arden or myself should have accompanied her, no? Oh, Shigure. I did tell you it was a plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? Are we gonna dress up as Geiko? Oh, she's just gonna let us in. So it's not geisha, it's Geiko. Legally distinct and not at all related. Wait, are we dressing up as statues? Sword without peer. The Soburo Sukehiro. The Geiko without peer. Chiyome. What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I could not agree more, my lord. Alas, where you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. That which I desire, I take, as will you, when my little project is complete. Chiyome, come, have a drink with us. Come, come.
If my lords insist, I should be glad to partake.
Working on their drinking animations. Such a beautiful girl you are. So skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the best you shall have, if you but give yourself body and soul to me. Yojimbo is a samurai character from FF5, 6, and 10. Statuesque design is from 10 mainly. I mean, Yojimbo is also like the historical figure, or like he's like a folk legend, right? In Japan. I recognize the name, like Tale of Yojimbo. Yeah, actually, hold on, let's look this up. Oh, it's a Akira Kurosawa film. Yeah, Yojimbo. Taking myths from cultures and integrated them, yeah. Interesting way they integrated Gilgamesh, though. He's not quite a Sumerian god. Guess it's technically more accurate than Fate, though. But that's more on account of, you know, Gate of Heaven? Anyway. Oh yeah, I was thinking about it the other day that it's like all magic is either unlimited blade works or fireball, and it's like that just not the powers he has. That's what I mean, is the powers. But it's like that Calvin and Hobbes meme where it's like, I mean, it is accurate. Well, okay, actually no, hold the fuck up. It's not, because no chance in hell that people would think that people from Sumeria would think that Gilgamesh is that white. Sorry, Gilgamesh is not that light-skinned. But no, the like Calvin and Hobbes meme where it's like, actually, all magic is either unlimited blade works or fireball. Gate of Heaven? That's unlimited blade works. Everyone in Fate gets whitewashed, yeah.
I fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I have told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts.
Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter. In due time you will be mine. One way or another.
Begging your pardons, my lords.
Pinky up. Oh, I'm not saying just every noble phantasm. I'm saying every kind of magic. It's a meme, so it's like not serious or well thought out, but it's just a thought.
Oh, this is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another gecko? Ah, never mind. Come, my dear, have a seat.
Stupid Fate fan taking the meme seriously? No, I don't think it's the context. Oh, let's just keep her going for a bit. I don't think you're stupid for. I don't think I was like taking it too seriously. I think it's just like not providing the context. Me not providing the context. Yeah, I'll say it was me not like properly defining the context, I think. Like I thought that me saying like fireball, like just generic fireball was enough to like broaden it to the wider magic, but I guess not. It's also like technically not true because like anything to do with any magic to do with flying, right, kind of like violates that. You could maybe no, yeah, kind of falls apart there. So like if you use magic to fly, then it's not really unlimited blade work. You have the every mechanic is kicker. Yeah, that's a good meme though. I think I have seen that.
Salutations and greetings, my good sirs.
Wait. Oh, am I gonna have to do Hildibrand but Gecko? Fuck, I forgot.
Wait, what is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I would be receiving no taiko mochi this day. Far be it for me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Such beauty. Such grace. Be that as it may, now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, after I had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me one dance to convince you.
He said, dude, you're bi, what the fuck, I can't stand this. This is actually really good.
Enough! Yojimbo, remove this fetching yet belligerent taiko mochi from my sight. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's order, the master who has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services?
Let me guess, the wolf burglar is in the Yojimbo costume.
A contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs. I agreed to serve only as the sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims.
Oh, he's not. Never mind.
There he is, the wolf burglar.
Hildibrand's a good dancer, though. Is this reverse grip?
Impossible! At last, the villain reveals himself.
Wait, hold on. I think actually Hildibrand would still do this in his taiko mochi voice.
At last, the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Yes, it was I all along. Hildibrand, Master of Disguise, Inspector of 1,000 Faces, Defender of Justice. I feel so conflicted. So, you're not a Taikomochi? Ah, pity that. Bugger me if it isn't the talking statue. Ah, fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Soboro Sukehiro. Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away. Halt, fiend!
Like, spitting all over my monitor. Ah, she still wants the food. Oh, damn.
What happened?
Ah, there you are, my dear. You aren't harmed. I would be heartbroken if there were even a single scratch upon my concubine-to-be.
Both must have for June. Hell yeah. Get his ass, Chiyome.
My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them.
Oh, confound it. How does he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in his thievery once more. Soboro Sukehiro remains safe and sound.
You bald imbecile! Look at what you're holding. Does it even look remotely like the Soboro Sukehiro to you? Does it? Does it? For the record, I'm not actually bald. Be gone from my sight, and do not return until you have found my sword.
I mean, I was gonna say he trained as a ninja, but that is an actual job, so. That waist is cinched as hell.
After we went to all that trouble, he still managed to steal the Soboro Sukehiro.
I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing.
Though I care increasingly less for Akabono,
He is nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. That man was jumping, yeah.
but we need not pursue him alone.
Yojimbo has volunteered his services.
Together, we may yet redeem ourselves.
I think I may know where the thief is headed to. See, my thing though is that dragoons jump only up and down. Right? They don't jump horizontal distances. I mean, sometimes they do, but rarely. That's their that's on a longer cooldown.
I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yansha.
Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think, and it is clearly of Doman design.
What an amazing coincidence! The self-same details had also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the makings of an inspector, Shigure.
I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment. To Yansha. versus story jumping don't quite line up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, still probably my favorite moment from, maybe not my favorite, but one of my favorite moments from the story is when Estinian just shows up and just, like, Lord knows how disintegrates an artillery placement. And it's like, holy dude. Dragoons actually, like, have it like that. Far East. For the Wolf Burglar in Yunsha. Okay, House of the Fierce stuff. At least I can fly in Yunsha. Oh, I did say I was gonna go get more of the flying capabilities, but I, alas, did not. Because I was too busy playing Slay the Spire. How else are you piercing a dragon's hide? I mean, like, with your foot. Not with your, but like putting your foot on the spear. Also, like, if your weapon is bad, you're not piercing it anyway. It doesn't matter how fast you're moving.
My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry?
That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer.
I do.
What a nice little doggy.
Daigoro is more than a mere traveling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give over the burglar's dagger that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Jim.
Yes, indeed. Here, take it.
Oh-ho, he has the scent already. With me, Nashu.
Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. I wouldn't get your hopes up. I just need to make sure to get Cronus before, oh shit, I need to make sure to do the relic stuff before I do raids with you tomorrow, Jackness. Because I'm pretty sure the next step in the relic, in the Heavensward relic weapon, like, I would get a lot of progress from doing, like, Alexander and stuff.
What ails little Daigoro? Why will he go no further?
How is it you remember his... 'Tis like there are Namazu about. Their stink befuddles his senses. Though unfortunate, we know the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clue as to his whereabouts.
Leave it to me, Shigure. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector's sense shall lead me to them.
Wait for me, Inspector. Wait for me.
Ah, there they go again, charging up before we have a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Auden?
be fair, once you've done Alexander once, it's fairly easy to farm again later. That's good, at least. But even so. What? Okay, someone's texting me. Hold up. Okay. Pungent Namazu. Why are they... Oh. I'm gonna give myself the hiccups if I do fake hiccups.
Alive I am. Hale and healthy.
Wait, no. Was I doing Gollum for this?
Hale and healthy, yes. Nursing a rather vicious hangover from a surfeit of tea, but otherwise none the worse for wear.
What, the hiccup? No, it actually wasn't.
1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you wouldn't happen to be thieving bandit, would you?
Have you got a certain priceless sword on you?
You may be assured I have nothing of value whatsoever. Yes. However, I have some vague recollection of a traveller with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep into my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw.
Huh? The drunken Namazu. What is his part in all this? He saw the wolf burglar. What luck! Which way did he go?
It's all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My baubles, on the other hand, should do the trick.
My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the fiend.
Yes, my keen Namazu sense is telling me.
That the wolf burglar
Went that way.
Yes, that way. Which way? We may as well split up again.
I would help you, but hangover. Yes. Yes. What about friends? Have fun hunting the wolf burglar.
Excuse me. Search Munzen for the wolf burglar. What? What does that symbol next to it mean? I do kind of want to fight a giant Namazu, though. Ah, here we go. Plot relevant gloves. Love that. Among the irrelevant potsherds, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps they may prove useful. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for lack of other possible leads, I say I let Daigoro follow his fresh scent. Now that the Namazu is gone, he should have no difficulty finding the owner. Let Daigoro sniff the gloves that he may track the owner's scent. Sorry, I don't know if you've ever yawned while trying to do a dog bark before, but that was weird. It wasn't like painful, it was just... I should see what the, what kind of dog would that even be? I don't know. What news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namazu has departed, Daigoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Stream Glue Archive happened numerous times. You yawn a lot when voice acting in general. Yeah, it takes up a lot of oxygen. Your stalwart comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, and so we are about to see where they led us. He's got the scent. Quickly, Aden. We must not lose sight of Daigoro. There he is. We mustn't let him escape this time. Old Ronin, you know well how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, Daigoro. Seize the Lupin.
Gosh, he's a fast doggy.
Aye, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. Oh. Oh my god. Foiled by the old fetch technique. I was gonna say fetch quest. Oh. And they even played the quest noise.
Gosh, he really likes Koban, doesn't he?
Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there is no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have... the nerve. You lot should have really thought this through. Or have you already forgotten that I've got friends in high places? Montaro, to me. Oh, you mean literally high places. Ah, if only I had picked up Machinist. Of course, everything is a pun. Yeah, true. No! Hildibrand Mandeville terrorizing the local fauna once again. Hi there, Kami, what have you done to my bird? Got you. Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit my keyboard. Disable text auto advance. Rejoice, Shigure, for I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have reclaimed Soburo Sukehiro. Yes, it seems we have. Though before we declare it with certainty, I would verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course! He's gonna steal it. Aye, this is no fake. It is indeed a work of art. A masterpiece that could only be the treasured Soburo Sukehiro. Ah, I just remembered I have urgent business in Kugane. Which is well, as it shall afford me the opportunity to return the Soburo Sukehiro to its rightful owner. Pray, allow me to do so. You have my word, I shall surrender it to no one. Oh, it's his sword. Okay. And he just wanted it back. Honestly, fair. How lucky we are to have a friend like Jim. Steadfast, loyal, honorable, a Manderville man from another mother. Let us quit this place and return to Kugane with the wolf burglar. I am sure the Seki Segumi have a cell with his name on it. We're gonna go back and oh no, the sword's not returned. Oh. Okay, we're doing pretty well on time. Every quest takes about a half hour, if maybe 45 minutes, so I'm actually pretty good to finish these up by the time I need to leave. Problem is that once I end stream, I basically immediately have to get ready for work. So, oh shit, which reminds me. I need to go take my meds. Give me one moment. Okay, I wanted to sit and yap a little bit, so I'm actually gonna... I have some med organizing to do, actually. I ran out of allergy meds, and only got, like, a new bottle this week. It's just Zyrtec. It's nothing special. But I only got a new bottle last night. And so I haven't, like, put it in, like, my pill organizer. That's it. Have a little... Yeah, it comes through the compressor a little bit. But yeah. Pill organizers are absolutely my savior. Alright. Meds ingested. My desk is a freaking mess right now. At least by my standards. If you took more than just your one per day, you probably need an organizer too. If you don't mind me asking, is it just the ADHD medication? You don't have to answer that, but, or at least not answer it on stream. Yep, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have a few. I have, SSRI, and asthma, like a pill for asthma actually, that works like in conjunction with my inhaler, and allergy. They're all like different shapes, but literally just like not having to go through the effort of opening 3 bottles a day
is actually, like... I was surprised. I surprised myself with how much it improved, like, my consistency with, just, like, reducing pill fatigue, as well as, I mean, I was forgetting to take my meds a lot of days, which was difficult when I was, like, first starting on the SSRI. Yeah. Oh, I thought this dude was, like, holding a hydro flask for a minute, and I was like, what the hell? It's a cool way to do a lamp, though. 'Cause you can also, like, put that in, like, a wall sconce, or just, like, a wall mounting. What business have you with the Sekisei-gumi? The wolf burglar. The Lupin who has made a mock of me and my brothers. I, Shigure, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar of Kugane, and brought him here that we might surrender him into the custody of the Sekisei-gumi. Full glad are we to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray, bring him inside, honored friends. Have I mentioned that I do really like this, this Dark Knight mask? Just, like, having the open face, but still having, like, the horns is pretty neat. I like it. I like it a lot. Bloody fools, the lot of you. Lying to the true villain in your midst. Ooh, do we get to fight Yojimbo? Don't say anything. But do we get to fight him? Is it true, then? The wolf burglar has been detained? Well done. Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heel with my customary style and aplomb. Very good, very good. And the Soburo Sukihiro, where is it? Why is Nashu always falling asleep? Girl, you have narcolepsy for real. You mean, you don't have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. Yojimbo! That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai! Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only presume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dongo at the Umeneko tea house before paying Master Akebono a visit. Or perhaps he absconded with the Soburo Sukihiro. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Of all the stupid, inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable, for what reason could you possibly have for even a moment considered it was wise to let a single man, and not just any man either, a man I expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronin. If you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years that your dreams go unfulfilled. Joke's on you, the economy already did that to me. Fucking got him. Although I guess he's responsible for the economy. Damn it. He's good. Huh. We certainly can't have that. Which reminds me. Shigure, you once told me it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir. It is. Good. Because in light of your recent accomplishment, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Sekisei-gumi. What say you? Yeah, let's go.
It would be an honor, sir. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first, but we may attend to them now. If your comrades do not mind waiting. Not at all. We will await your triumphant return, Shigure. Oh, he's crying. It is a bit uncanny how all the emotes fit within, like, the same time span. I imagine it's a development constraint, but just interesting. My friends, it is finished. Yeah, nice. Wait, wrong voice.
A Shigure reborn.
Well, I would not dare to put it in such grandiose terms, but indeed, I feel as though I am a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Auden, Inspector Hildibrand, Nashu. Though I have only just become a Sekisegumi, I have already been given my first assignment. I am to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Soburo Sukehiro. Alas, as new recruit, I have been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I am to succeed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shigure. I should be glad to give it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the 7 hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for Jim and the Soburo Sukehiro. And so our hunt begins again.
Wait for me, Inspector. Wait for me.
I saw a short recently about a Titanfall speedrunner's keybinds, and it really made me think about, like, wait, maybe I should try to, like, remap my FPS keybinds. Just to make it more comfortable on my hand. Because I've wanted to get a, like, split ergonomic keyboard, but honestly, you can do a lot just by, like, not using default controls. I remember the first, when I was playing, SWTOR, and actually I might do it here. Or yeah, no, I actually did do it here. Do I have tab mapped to anything? I don't. My pinky is Zeus. Oh my god. Like, this is, for me, Q, W, E, D, A, which I don't really use, because just having to combine camera and character motion is just confusing. R is auto walk, because that's just, like, right next to this, but, like, I did W, E, and R in SWTOR instead of Q, W, E. And it was a lot better. Make you better and more comfortable. I already struggle with learning different controls for different games. But that's the thing, is you just, like, you could even, like, make a script to remap all your controls, right? Because most of them are stored, like, in a file somewhere. So you just, as long as you have the script location, although then again, they might have, like, different formats, which, but, like, it's not an intractable problem, right? But, like, you can remap them to have all the same control scheme. I mean, hell, I specifically... What was it that I remapped a bunch of stuff for and then got really confused? I think it was in Deadlock that I remapped a bunch of stuff to sort of mirror what my controls for Destiny are. And it still was a learning curve, but, like, not much more of a learning curve than the rest of Deadlock. Then again, Deadlock has a huge learning curve, so maybe not the best comparison, but for, like, every shooter, I try to, like, have the same controls. So, like, I put melee on 2,
because I have a Razor Naga, and that's like that's the most comfortable button for me to press on the side is 2. So having melee there is just like really quick because I tend to play like very in your face in FPS, and so if there's a melee option, I will be using it. Oh, it was Borderlands, actually. That's what it was.
Oh, part of me still struggles to believe it, Aden.
Wolf Burglar captured, and myself become a Seki Segumi. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for me. What an odd, circuitous path it is that led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair. Though Nashu assures me she is already in the process of preparing a potent tonic to remedy that. Once we find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our journey. Take 2. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Soboro Tsukihiro, we can but enjoy our respite. Tons of mouse buttons always bind certain actions to, like quick melees in FPS games. Yeah, exactly. Oh? Oh, is he gonna do his dance? Hildibrand will return in The Black Heart Beneath. They keep taunting me with it. See you, Inspector. Just this preview. You look well, Auden. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. As for myself, the search for the Soboro Tsukihiro, as well as Yojimbo, continues. Not that I could claim even a measure of progress. Ah, Shigure. There you are. Ah, good, he's cleaned up. You were gonna break out in acne if you kept that makeup on for too long.
We thought perhaps to find you inside, my bald man, but I see you are here, and in the company of my stalwart assistant. Bald, you of all people should... Having failed to seize upon new information of value or even passing relevance, we were in the midst of reconsidering our investigative strategy. But tell me, have you word of Jim and our missing sword?
Jim, who is... Ah, yes, Yojimbo. No, as I was just telling Auden, I have made no progress since last we spoke.
You seem distressed, Shigure. If you yet pine for your lost locks, then pine no longer, for we have brought you a hair tonic of preternatural effectiveness.
Really?
Well, that is actually a very considerate gesture. Thank you. Why not try it right now?
Aye, the sooner the better, perhaps. Oh, it's Zombibrand. Or... yeah, Zombibrand.
I say, to meet with Master Zombibrand...
Oh, just a gentle dead man, okay.
Master Zombibrand and his bosom companions yet again. Truly, the kami have been kind to me.
'Tis always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde. But were you not bound for Eorzea? Why are you yet in the far east?
Indeed, I had thought to return home and rejoin my brothers, and to that end I did call upon a local fisherman to secure passage.
'Twas from him that I heard a tale most fascinating which compelled me to stay. A Funa Yurei, a Far Eastern variety of undead, had been seen wandering in Isle's shore. As my previous attempts to recruit fellow zombies had met with failure, I thought, why not broaden my criteria and appeal to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie? Alas, it is a most elusive quarry. Rather shy, it would seem, I sought to learn more of the Funa Yurei by questioning the people of this city, but have been unsuccessful thus far.
I see, I see. I realize this is sudden, but in your inquiries, did you hear mention of Jim? Jim?
Jim, I fear I have heard not of that particular Far Eastern spirit. Though, to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company. Perhaps due to my undead nature.
It pains me to hear that, in this world, there remain people prejudiced against the living impaired.
Wait, hold on, they did it before Doom Eternal. Hold up, that's actually great. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because this was years before Doom Eternal, and Doom Eternal was like, do not prejudice against the living impaired, and it came across as this weird, like, I don't know, this weird convoluted thing, but here it's just Hildibrand being an idiot.
You seek this gem, Master Zombibrand? If so, I should be glad to help.
Grateful as we would be, it might be wise to change your attire. The people's reluctance to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance as a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city.
Oh, how careless of me. I shall change into something less conspicuous at once.
Then it is settled. When at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kugane.
Poorly thought out joke about DEI, but here it's just in character. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You put it very well. As well, like it's sort of a joke that that they've built up over the course of years, right? Like not terribly much. I recognize that I am experiencing the Hildibrand quests in extreme density compared to like how they were released, right? So like if you experience them as they're coming out, it's not at all the same. But like, you know, Hildibrand having affection for zombies is something that is like touched upon and like reinforced throughout the Hildibrand series. Okay, I wanted to check if they had, if Magic the Gathering had Yojimbo cards, and they do. One of them's a showcase card, or it's a secret layer card. $500! What? It's an art, or it's like a showcase, I guess, of Solitude. But that's the, like, creature version. There's or just, like, the straight creature version. Is that even that powerful? And then exile up to one other target creature. That creature's controller gains life equal to its power. Oh. Okay, yeah. That is pretty good. What does the summon do? Until your next turn, creatures can attack unless their controller pays 2 for each of the creatures. Alright, well, anyway.
Yojimbo, you say? Name does ring a bell. Ah, yes, now I recall.
The Lupin fellow was asking after him as well, though that was some time ago. He's since been detained by the Sekisegumi. The Lupin, not your Yojimbo, that is. Not that I can imagine why. He's no criminal. Why, when I told him of how my mother had taken ill, he gave me the koban to purchase her medicine, without my asking or anything. They say he's done terrible things, but a man like that, no. I refuse to believe it. If there's any justice in this world, he'll be set free.
Yakudan. Let me guess, you are searching for a man named Yojimbo? The Sekisegumi questioned me about him not long ago. Very desperate to find him, they were. I doubt they will receive much help from the populace at present, though. Why, you ask? Surely you've heard, the Kugane wolf burglar has been arrested. Despite what the wealthy elite would have you believe, he is no demon deserving of the harshest sentence. If anything, he is a hero to the downtrodden, having shared his spoils with the least among us. If you ask me, the Sekisegumi ought to take a closer look at the merchants he targeted. Akebono in particular has been at the center of many dark rumors. Anyway, in light of the wolf burglar's detainment, many are less than willing to aid the Sekisegumi in their activities. And unfortunately, if they suspect you to be working with them, you too may find your overtures rebuffed. Just moving my mic a bit to be more comfortable. Okay, let's try that.
Oh, you're also pursuing that Yojimbo fellow? The Sekisegumi were asking after him the other day. I'll tell you what I told them. I've never heard of the man. And just between you and me, even if I did know something, I don't know if I would want to tell them. You know the Kugane wolf burglar, the one they locked away? Rumor has it they intend to inflict upon him terrible punishments for his so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you. Madness. Every single one of the burglar's victims were among the most notorious scoundrels of the city, greedy merchants with no scruples whatsoever. What's more, everything he stole he gave to the poor and needy, and yet they decry him as a villain. Fools.
Okay, I still really like how on this sword it has like the stained glass portion on the spine. That is still just really, really cool to me. Just caught my eye again, so I wanted to point it out. I see. And what have you learned, Auden? Not much about Yojimbo, I'm afraid. And apparently a certain Lupin is rather well loved. The locals don't seem to want to talk to us in lieu of his arrest. Huh. I had no idea the plight of the wolf burglar weighed upon the minds of so many. What exactly did they say? They said he gave his spoils back to the needy, and not that they favor him because of it. Hero to the poor and downtrodden. A criminal who simply gave away his hard-won spoils. This is all quite unexpected. You should have been keeping track of this, dude. But whatever aspersions they may cast upon his victims, the law is the law. Even disreputable merchants are deserving of fair and equitable treatment. To ignore their plight is to let the mob decide their fate. That said, to hear that some may withhold information in protest is cause for concern. As a man of the Sekisegumi, I cannot help but feel conflicted. If I may, Shigure, it might be best to dress in less conspicuous clothing, at least for the time being. I hate to say it, but that is a sensible suggestion, surprisingly.
Perhaps I should make use of my old kimono. Yet, even if I were to do so, my face is already known. They would mark me as a Sekisegumi and perhaps even resent my attempts to deceive them.
I've got an idea. Why not ask the wolf burglar? If he's so popular with the people, who knows what secrets they've told him?
Ask the wolf burglar. If both he and Yojimbo had designs on the Soboro Sukihiro, then it's possible they might know one another. Well done, Nashu. I was but mere moments from reaching the self-same conclusion. It's settled then. Let's go and question the prisoner without further delay. Greetings and well met, comrade. If I might have a moment of your time. That we might ascertain the whereabouts of the fugitive Yojimbo, we wish to speak with the Kugane wolf burglar. Will you permit us to enter? Certainly, Shigure. If it will aid in your investigation. Follow me. Average D&D party. I trust you are enjoying our hospitality. I come bearing questions. Questions, huh? Little old me, you say. Following your arrest, the Ronin Yojimbo absconded with the Soboro Sukihiro you stole from Master Akebono. He remains at large. We have reason to believe the sword was his objective all along. Given that it was yours as well, I thought you might know something of the man and his motive. Everyone knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune, and then some. But finding a buyer for a masterpiece as famous as the Soboro Sukihiro, especially after word of its theft has spread far and wide, well, good luck with that, says I. Why, they'd surely have to avail themselves of the services of certain disreputable folks with whom I happen to be intimately acquainted. I'd be happy to introduce you lot, as soon as you set me free. What? Absolutely not. That is out of the question. And we've got nothing more to discuss. Best be on your way. Now, Shigure, let us not be too quick to judge. As the goodly men and women of Kugane are willing to trust in his good intentions, then perhaps we should as well. An awful lot of people were willing to vouch for his character. Well, if what they say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. I will propose to my superiors that you be temporarily released into our custody for the purposes of our investigation. Should you abide by the terms of our arrangement, you may receive leniency. What say you? I say you've got yourself a deal, Baldy. Will they even consider my proposal, though? The deliberations alone may prove time-consuming, and if they refuse... Remind me, Nashu, do you have that hair tonic on you?
I sure do, Inspector. Now's as good a time as ever to try it, don't you think?
Here. In the cowl. Well, far be it from me to refuse. Remember to use the whole bottle, my good man. Pour it over your head until not a single drop remains. Why do they have glasses on? Oh, that reminds me, I need to find where I put my eye protection before I start soldering this weekend. That seems rather wasteful, but if you insist. I feel strange, like my scalp is... Oh, by the kami. Shigure, are you alright? I heard you shouting? Oh, I do remember this, yeah. The light, it binds them. There are too many. And turn and flex and shake and bounce. Perfection! Rejoice, my goodly burglar, as I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. He's just gonna continue glowing for a moment. Now see here, Inspector! Oh, God. Huh? Blinding headshine from ARR as a plot device. Yeah, it's great. I knew what was going to happen as soon as he, like, ran over. I was like, how is this going to... I forgot that it created like, a shine, but I'm like, oh, I get it. What happened? Has the prisoner escaped? He's gonna be fooled. Still in his cell, I see. But what in the world was that blinding light? 1,000 pardons. One of my associate was carrying small explosive, one of which detonated unexpectedly. I, of course, bade her take the others outside immediately for safety's sake. I believe that explains that, yes? Yes? Right then, if you'll excuse me. Ah, yes, of course. Very good. Wait. When did Shigure regrow his hair? How we managed to escape undetected, I have no idea. I can but pray that our ruse will remain intact. The wolf burglar led the others into the waterways below. We should follow. I don't know. I need to listen to how that mic... Well, actually, hold on. I can just do this. Pardon me for a moment. No, alright, well, the monitor wasn't working to show me what was going on there. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah? You are pardoned. All previous crimes forgiven. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How do I get there? What the fuck? guess I need to go down here? Because I can't get over that fence. Wait, can I just jump? No, it won't let me jump over that. What the f... Here we go. Hey, miss, welcome in. Yeah. I think I also put, Il Dumpy on the emotes. But yeah, I saw the Leon, I saw someone use, like, the Leon emote. Yeah, there you go. And I was like, maybe someone's made, like, GIF emotes for Hildibrand on the 17th. And indeed they have. They have made many. Been down here before? If so, you might have met my friends already. A contemptible lot. All Kugane's cast-offs. If anyone's heard a peep from your quarry, it'd be them. Come on then, don't be shy. Heels on the ground, comrade found. Oh, you're looking well for a rat bastard. Takes a wolf to know a rat. To what do we owe the pleasure? And more importantly, how'd you slip free of the Sekisegumi's noose? With my dashing good looks and silver tongue, how else? Ah, but never you mind that. I need information, Koju. Do you now? Or is the Sekisegumi at your shoulder the one asking questions? No need to give the lad a hard time. He did right by me, and I mean to return the favor. Yeah, you mean you're helping him? Have you gone mad? Well, even if I have, it's nothing you and yours need to worry your pretty little heads over. Give us a hand and we'll get out of your hair. Wolf's honor. They're not a bad bunch, really. Most tried to make a living in the straight and narrow. Some even had a mind to join the Sekisegumi like you, but were found wanting for this reason or that. When honest work's no longer an option, that leaves the other sort. The dangerous, the disreputable, the dirty. Someone's got to do it, and so these industrious souls pick up the slack. Maybe they're not the cream you'd prefer to hobnob with, but while you're in their company, I'd ask that you comport yourselves with a modicum of civility. I should like to believe I've done just that. You'll forgive me if I've given you any reason to think otherwise. See? Fast friends we all are. Right then. We're after a bloke what goes by the moniker of Yojimbo. Heard tell of the man? Yojimbo. No, can't say it rings a bell. Oi! Any of you know a fellow by the name of Yojimbo? Well, there you have it. Might be different if he had a bounty on his head. What did he do, anyway? Piss in the Bugyo's rice porridge. Ha! If only. Stole the Sobro Sukihiro, he did. Oh, bugger me, that's a beauty. Wonder why, though. Finding a buyer, even through the black market, would be a challenge and a half. And if he'd even put out the word he was looking, we'd have heard about it by now. Ah, to come all this way to leave with nothing. Yeah, let's not call it a day just yet. Assuming this Yojimbo didn't steal the sword for the challenge, there's only two reasons he'd take it. To sell it, or to keep it. And if it's not about the money, then I doubt this is his first prize. Or his last. Hark! My keen inspector's sense whispers and speaks of a thieving collector of swords. Yes, there can be no mistake. Wait, what if we do Gilgamesh versus Yojimbo? Aye, what he said, I suppose. If he's a collector, then only the best will do, which means his next target might be... Oh, I don't know, the Ame no Murakamo? Wait, the Ame no Murakamo? I thought that was nothing more than a fairy tale. Do you mean to say the fabled Sword of Eld actually exists? Battle on a bigger bridge. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. A giant kami tried to kill me and my friends with it, but I deflected the blow. Darkest night moment. You what? I have so many questions. But first, where did this all happen? In the Ruby Sea. I was within the Kojin of the Red's treasure vault, eh? If that's the case, then it seems to me you ought to continue your search in the Ruby Sea, no? It might well be the best place for us to look. In that case, let us brook no further delay and head to the Ruby Sea at once. To think that the Ame no Murakamo is not only real, but that it was brought to bear against you and yours by a kami of unfathomable strength. In any event, we now know where we might search. The Ruby Sea. Before I may leave, however, there is a matter of great import to which I must attend. Well, perhaps great import is something of an overstatement. I speak of the inspector's early advice concerning my garments. I will meet with you at the Ruby Price after I have changed. Pray, go on ahead without me. I insist. Good swords, good dogs. Truly, there is no rest for the righteous. Or whatever term one might use to describe Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian. It is Maximilian. What? So was that a typo in the quest earlier then? All set for another trip into the glittering westward expanse? I know I am. Let us hop aboard the next ferry to the Ruby Price and wait for Shigure there, as he requested. Come along. Alright, yeah. Sure, I'll pay the 100 for that, that's fine. I'm honestly still making Gil off of just the quest somehow. Even though I'm still teleporting around. I don't think I'm getting like a discount on teleporting or anything. But it doesn't seem too expensive. I might just like... Does it just like get a lot more onerous in future expansions or like what? Augmented chart. Dead Hive Claymore. Dead Hive or Dread Hive? Nope, Dead Hive. Okay. Nickel and dimes you to a point. Okay, gotcha. So it really is just like trying to make sure to like cut it out where you can. Oh, it's Shigure. Over here, over here. My good man. Wait, hold up. Why, the kami, I thought you were someone else at first. Well, since it was suggested that I should wear something other than the garments of the Sekisugumi for a time, I paid a visit to Koganedori and purchased something completely unlike my usual attire. It's quite a change, but very much for the better if I do say so myself. I didn't realize you could be so fashionable. Yeah, he looks like a proper Final Fantasy protagonist now. Fashionable? Oh, please, Nashu, you give me too much credit. I'll say. That get up with those Zori. don't see that becoming a trend. What are those? Oh, not that it matters. We didn't come to mess about, eh? We've got a collector to catch, assuming he's after the Ame no Murakamo. And we've got to go to the Isle of Zeki. Any ideas?
By air or by underwater passage, eh? Bit more tricky than I thought.
Without the blessing of the Kojin, the latter seems almost impossible. What about that bird of yours? Montaro, was it?
After the inspector did to him, ha! He'll be keeping a wide berth, I reckon. Assuming he's even fit to fly.
It was a somewhat traumatic experience for all involved. Aye. How dare you not appreciate Hildibrand's blown kisses? Forgive me my bluntness, my wolfish compatriot, but it occurs to me that we have yet to hear your motives for attempting to steal the Soburo Sukihiro from Master Akebono. Did not Koju say that selling such a blade would be extraordinarily difficult? Is he gonna give it back to its rightful owner?
It's not stealing to take back what was stolen. That black-hearted bastard Akebono prized it from the hands of its rightful owner. He was a humble samurai who lived devoid of most luxuries, a righteous man who'd never turned his back on those in need. Certainly not a young Lupin boy who'd fled Doma during the occupation. The two lived as father and son with few comforts save each other's company. And then one day, a merchant came calling, asking after the samurai's sword. Asking him to part with his one prized possession. But a sword is a samurai's soul, and he'd sooner die than sell it. Even for a fortune. But the merchant, he's not the sort to go quietly into the night. He changes tack and worms his way into the samurai's affairs. Small sums at first, but bigger and bigger. Before he knows it, the samurai owes the merchant a veritable mountain of coin. So, he pledges his blade as collateral. The samurai worked day and night to reclaim his honor. But while strong in spirit, he was weak in body. He fell sick, and soon after passed away, leaving his Lupin charge alone in this unjust world.
All this time, you were only...
He left Kugane for a time and returned years later from Yansha, having learned the ways of the shinobi, that he might honor his adoptive father by helping others, as he had helped him as a child. A chivalrous guise from a personal vendetta, perhaps. More than anything, he yearned to reclaim the samurai's sword, the last surviving memento of their time together, that he might wear it with pride.
All this time, Master Akebono was your main objective. When you broke into his shop in the Rakuzu district, you were searching for the Soburo Sukihiro. You kept a close eye on him, even as you continued to target other disreputable merchants, that you might drive him to take additional measures to protect this sword, knowing that in so doing he would eventually reveal its location. Then it is settled. The Soburo Sukihiro must be returned to its rightful owner.
Hey, if it's so hard to reach the Isle of Zeki, how was Yojimbo planning to get there?
That I do not know. But regardless, if he was headed there, someone must have noted his passing. I say we question the pirates of Sakazuki and see if any have observed a traveler resembling Yojimbo of late. We are of the same mind, Shigure. To Sakazaki, post haste. Oh right, I can't fly. keep forgetting that I can't fly here. Alright, time to swim in full armor. I forget that there's an active volcano here. Okay. Oh boy. 1,400 yalms to the west. It's probably up here. Oh, it is on the Isle of Zeki, isn't it? Is 0.1 like 10 yalms? I get the feeling that it is. Oh, I remember you. Looking for more dead men. A rail-thin samurai with a wide-brimmed hat and oversized geta. Traveler like that would not escape my notice. Which is to say, I'm confident I haven't seen him. Sorry to disappoint you. Not at all, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. As I said before, my good man, when at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us away.
Honestly, I think he looks better in his new outfit than the Sekisegumi one.
I'm gonna disagree a little bit there, but... What was that? Lanky samurai with a large hat. As it happens, I spoke with a traveler like that. Had a dog with him, too. Sure enough, he had a mind to head to the Isle of Zeki. Couldn't imagine why, what with the red being as unwelcoming as they are, and there being no place to dock a boat. I told him as much, and he shrugged it off and went on his merry way. Come to think of it, did I see that dog of his not long ago? On the beach below, wandering about? Aye. I hope he didn't abandon him. You have been tremendously helpful. 1,000 thanks to you. Surely the canine in question is Daigoro. We must gather the others and search for Jim's beloved companion at once. Daigoro! Here, Daigoro!
Oh, I think I see him over there. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore?
Now. You've just got to give the pup the right incentive, is all. Incentive? I get it. Surely it can't be that simple. See for yourself. So that's all it takes to win him over, huh? A single koban. Greedy little thing. Hashigure. Daigoro is a good dog, and now he will lead us to his master. Honestly, like, mad respect to D. Bradley Baker for being able to do, like, creature voices and just doing 1,000 variations on the same voice for Clone Wars. Like, that actually takes a lot of work to put in, like, the subtle differences that takes. This is quite a fix indeed.
Ruff. Ruff.
Daigoro, what are you doing here? Thought I told you to wait for me. Hildy! Why do you call him Hildy? Jim, my good man. I mean, you rapscallion. You've nowhere to run. Cease your shenanigans and relinquish the Soboro Tsukihiro at once. I will do no such things. Ever since I was bested by a certain Iaconic warrior, I yearned for an opportunity to redeem myself. And so, I set about searching for stronger swords with which I might bring my everything to bear. Mark me, the Ame no Murakama will be mine, for it is my key to victory. And if you dare to bar my path, I will show you no mercy. Stay your hand, my friend. Though I know you only mean well, securing the sword is a grave responsibility which falls to... I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will resolve this conflict and reclaim the sword. Prepare to be amazed as the Soboro Tsukihiro is delivered into my waiting arms. Daigoro, oh Daigoro, come here and let Hildy give you a great big belly rub. Daigoro, you will do no such thing. What? What? Betrayed.
The inspector does come from a wealthy family, so maybe he smells of money?
Until you surrender the Soboro Tsukihiro, I will give Daigoro the most furious of belly rubs, thereby depriving you of the pleasure. Such is my ultimatum. Daigoro! Daigoro! Return to me this instant. Oh, fie on it. You win. The sword is yours. Oh, good catch. By the Kami, I can't believe that actually worked. Inspector Hildibrand's powers of negotiation are most impressive. Mommy! Oh, right, I forgot he can run so fast he can run on water. Wait, just toss it to one of the other guys. Nah, she was like,
Get his cracker ass!
oh, Jesus, what the... Oh, okay, just burying him. Wait! Where is the Soboro Tsukihiro? Ah, the thief has it again. Right where it belongs. You fiend! Return it at once! That's far enough, all of you. Bugger me, where did they come from? Ah, this isn't over. Shigure, What is this I hear about you setting free a notorious fugitive? Explain yourself at once. Well, you see, Inspector Hildibrand and I, In order to track down your Jimbo and the Soboro Sukihiro, we needed to enlist the assistance of the wolf burglar. To that end, we removed him from the gaol. Temporarily, of course. We had every intention of returning him to his cell. And now they're all gone. And how do you intend to do so when your prisoner has taken flight? Shigure, I charge you with aiding and abetting a criminal in their escape. Oh, it even dyed his beard blonde. Be reasonable. You know full well everything Shigure did was to achieve a greater good, to uphold the law of the land. We will return with the Soboro Sukihiro and the wolf burglar. I swear to you. Look, Shigure was tricked by Hildibrand. I understand that you are his friend, but to make an exception would only compound the offense. No man is above the law, not even our own. He's only gonna lose his position right after getting it. That sucks. Hopefully he changes shoes, though. What a miscarriage of justice to see our Shigure spirited away like a common criminal. Complete disregard for extenuating circumstances. It falls to us to find a way to right this wrong. But this is no place to devise a plan. To Kugane, my friends. I think I'm on the last two, so I'm still doing well enough on time. Again, I just need to be mindful. Because yesterday I started washing my work shirts, and like I did it with plenty of time to dry them, but the problem was I forgot to move them to the dryer. So I had to like speed dry them, and it wore some of the like screen printing that's on them, which does kind of look good, actually. Like I'm kind of happy with how it turned out, but it was not intentional. But hey, now I know how to wear screen printing. Oh my good man, I hardly know where to begin. Ever since our return, I've been racking my brain, trying to conceive of a means by which we might free Shigure from his predicament, but to no avail. By absconding with the sword, the wolf burglar has done us no favors. And yet, I do not think the tale of the samurai and Akebono was a lie. My keen inspector's sense tells me that the many threads of this tale are converging upon a single point not far from now, in which all truth shall be laid bare for all to see.
Core, that's what I like to hear. And I agree. I don't think the wolf burglar's bad at all. Once the Seki Sugumi realize that, they're sure to let Shigure off the hook, don't you think?
I most certainly do, Nashu. Furthermore, I say that to hasten this most desirous of resolutions, I must begin investigating Master Akebono at once. Hold the fort while I'm gone, my stalwart assistant.
Yes, sir, Inspector. I don't know what he's about, but I'm sure it'll be brilliant.
Alright. Last two Hildibrand quests. Oh. Not quite. Huh. I suppose this day was bound to come. No matter. Soon there will be nothing in this world beyond my grasp. I need to work on my laughs. It's been a while since I've, like, workshopped those. It's hard to make them sound natural. Like, I legit I used to put in, like, hours of practice to that. Also, I think what I like about this headpiece is that the texturing holds up rather well. Hey, Lunacris. Welcome in. Doing well. Stream's going well. We'll probably be here for another hour or hour and a half. Oh, they all have the sunglasses, and it's the prison cell. Oh, and it's the little stalker creep. Never played it before? I mean, it's Final Fantasy XIV. It's pretty popular. It's not surprising that you haven't played it, though. That's, you know, not to say that. But I'm enjoying it. Like a moth to the flame, but why else would you come? If not for Nashu Makaraka and Inspector Hildibrand shenanigans.
Oh, where in the world could he be?
Yeah, we're just doing a set of side quests that are, like, known for their absurdity.
Oh, it's you. I don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildibrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries? Oh, ever since Shigure got detained by the Sekisegumi, the inspector's been busy looking into the affairs of Master Akebono. But to no avail.
Never fear, my faithful assistants. I have returned. To answer your question, Luna, been into streaming for about, I don't know, a couple years. On and off, though. I have let life get in the way multiple times. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice, and a hard-boiled egg, is to be commended, my good man. If I might go so far as to say that, in all my years as an inspector, I have known no fan more passionate than you. But speaking of fans, during the course of investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akebono, I received a mysterious missive I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers. Thank you for the compliment, Luna.
Gosh, Inspector Hildibrand. Even in the Far East, you've got yourself a following. Can I see it?
Wait, I didn't really process what he said. Oh, mysterious missive. Certainly, Nashu.
That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hingan, but they don't seem to be too good with their Eorzean letters. Yeah, something of light. You who seeks the strongest of swords, Soburo Sukehiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure.
Can I ask one thing, if you don't mind? Just ask. Don't ask if you can ask. Sorry, I get a feeling I know what you're about to say, though.
Strongest of swords, the Soburo Sukehiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi. or a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who.
Wait, Kogane Ohashi... So that's just Kugane Bridge? Another duel on the bridge? The something of light, you say? Why, he must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only gentleman of light. That said, I would much rather resolve this dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna go on about, my usual rant. Cool.
I'm pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman.
Gotta love the bots. Yeah. Actually, quick question. Were they showing up on the... See, that's the thing. The frustrating thing is that I haven't found, like, a moderator tool to, like, detect them. I did ramp up some of the moderation on Twitch, which has helped somewhat. But were they showing up on screen? I think that the chat overlay was working, but I want to make sure if you saw it. Yeah, I need to figure out how to, like, get better moderation for that on YouTube, because they show up every once in a while, and God, it takes the wind out of my sails. Did see them on the overlay? Okay, overlay's working. Cool. It's kind of hard for me to see on OBS, but I did think I see it work. Did think I saw it working? Whatever the correct grammar is. Okay, so good news, which I'm going to be the takeaway from this, is that, you know, overlay's working all across the board, which I had tested, but... OBS has been known to fail at random points, so, you know, glad it's been working for a few streams, I guess is the point, because I know it's been working in previous streams. But good to know that it's still working. So I'm going to choose to have that be the positive takeaway, and not, oh dear God, the bots, oh dear God, the bots. But yeah, I gotta figure out how to... It's not that they don't show up on Twitch still, they do sometimes get around it. I think some people just get, like, hacked accounts, but... yeah. Anyway.
Which probably means they're talking about Auden. What do you think, Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand?
I need some water, actually. Oh, he went off to Kugane Ohashi to duel the sender of the missive.
What do you mean he up and ran off? And why are you still standing here? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly.
There isn't really a way to completely get rid of them. There never is, right? Because people are just gonna, like, get their accounts hacked. But, like, it's the kind of thing... So I have an uncle who is a... He's like a network architect. So he's done a lot of security stuff in the past, and one of the things that he thinks, like, machine learning is really good for, that I have not seen anyone talk about. With all this talk about AI and stuff, it's crazy how no one has, like, brought this up, is that it's like... Maybe also because it's, like, already been in use for a while, you know, even before, like, LLMs, but, like, if there's anything for, like, large transformer models to do, it's to, like, detect unusual patterns and, like, figure and try to, like, ascribe some kind of behavioral pattern to them, right? I'm not necessarily saying large language models, but just, like, I mean, honestly, just machine learning in general, but transformers specifically. Like, you could feed just, like, a bunch of, like, regular network traffic into a transformer, and then, like, you know, feed it, like, historical data on, like, when there was, like, a data breach or something. And then just be like, and then, you know, sort of like mark the positive examples, and you'd have some issue with, like, overfitting and stuff. The training would need to be, you would need to do some engineering training, or engineering on the data, or machine learning engineering to make the data not do the stuff that machine learning does sometimes when you have highly imbalanced positive and negative samples from data. Anyway, that's a whole other thing, but basically, like, have those detect, like, irregular network traffic, and then have that sort of be a first line of defense
where it will like start like either like slowing down traffic, or it'll like ask for a check from all active users, like some kind of like active challenge. It's like, okay, so like you have your system, say it detects like some abnormal network traffic, it's going to just like send a ping to all users, be like, hey, just quickly like re-enter your password, or like re-enter the date or something, and have it be something that like only goes through a GUI, so that someone like in a console or like trying to like break into your database through like an SSH doesn't get it, and then it like kicks them out of the network, or just like times them out. Like doesn't even need to fully get there, but it's like just something, because if they're a user and they don't have a password, I don't know, it's not perfect, but it's like just another layer of security.
Is that you?
Wait, hold on.
Is that you, Adam? As you can see, I have found myself in a pickle. And by pickle, I mean the ground. Fuganayohashi lies beyond this gate, but before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, then inverted, then embedded thusly by the dear but misguided Jim.
You have to workshop, do you like the idea? Yeah. And similarly for like moderation, just have stuff that it's like, I don't know, and that's the thing, the platforms could like easily implement this, but they choose not to, because it takes money, and say it with me, class, you cannot escape the profit motive. Yeah, they just don't, they could give better moderation tools using like machine learning, just even stuff like just warning you ahead of time, and I think Twitch does this, actually. YouTube doesn't, but Twitch does sometimes be like, hey, this user may be a bot, just look out for like bot behavior.
The duel I must regrettably leave up to you.
Uganayohashi now available. Oh, and we're on tank, so it's all good. What? Item level 365? What? Oh no. 343, what is... What? Oh, is Monk my highest? Dang it, I have to queue for this as DPS. Yeah. Alright, well... Okay, cool, I get a yap about security for a bit more, though. But yeah, no, I mean, even the, like, my issue with YouTube moderation is also that, like, so much of it is obfuscated. Like, there's no option to ban, like, the option to ban users is called hide user from channel. It's not saying ban them. And I'd rather it just be called a ban. Like, what is this, you know? Like, everyone's, like, talking about, like, internet safety, and it's like, my brother in Christ, you don't implement basic moderation tools. Yeah. Like, Twitch does have the integrated moderation, at least, like, solid. It's not perfect. You know, I'm sure I could find more and more flaws with it, but they do offer you, like, a good amount. Yeah. And it sucks, because, like, YouTube is, like, a decent platform. I personally like the ability to, like, how the streaming schedule works. Just they do some major community things. Yeah. Yeah, like, I think, honestly, probably the biggest thing that would be easiest for them to implement is just have there be... Oh, you know what? This isn't even a super big thing. Let me put images in descriptions. Like, let me embed images in descriptions. That wouldn't be terrible. But then you could have, like, the whole, like, streamer setup like people have in their About Me on Twitch. You know, with, like, the emblems and stuff. Or even just have, like, a separate format for, like, it just sucks because I either have to copy and paste the description for the stream from somewhere else, or I just reuse the last one, in which case I'm still having to update stuff. There's no way to update something and have it be retroactive throughout all the other descriptions. I have to go in manually and do each one, and that sucks. I mean, all of these things, right, definitely arose out of the what YouTube is, which is not a streaming platform. It is a short form video platform, or long form in a lot of cases, but you know. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I need to do the quest for that. Full resolve. Is that level 60? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done the stormblood monk quests. Which, if I'm honest, this isn't missing much if I'm not doing terribly much endgame content. Do I have some elegant tomestones. Let's go see what I can buy. I'm pretty sure if I sign up as a tank, it's going to be a much shorter wait. Video on demand versus live streaming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are my exact thoughts on it. The one good thing they did was, having better recommendation than Twitch. Which I suppose with the sheer volume that Twitch has, it's not feasible to scan every video for content and recommend it, especially as it's happening. Saving gear. Do I want to spend tomestones on this though? I think I'm saving it for relic weapon stuff. Also, what's my lowest item level on? God. Here, let's switch to here. Tank, saving gear. 290. Oh, Jesus. Didn't realize the gulf for gear level was that broad in Stormblood. Okay, cool. I did get those. Maku. Okay, so I have the accessories that I need. Average level 365. I don't know what's gonna bring me up that high. 370, 400. Okay, well, one of these clearly. I don't. No, okay, the glamour's already died. Although if I do the pants, then I definitely don't need to die regardless. What is it? I feel like I've seen this before. Oh yeah, I did like it. But it's not as, maybe not as cool as a relic weapon. Wait, that's what having the visor be on looks like? That's actually cool. Didn't realize there's the glowing effect. I've been missing out. I've been missing out on the glowing effect this whole time. Right, I was gonna see what I need to get in the relic weapon stuff for future proof. Okay. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get to the next relic weapon step in time. I'll have to see. Animo weapons. Yeah. And the next step is... Oh no, I just need to do hard dungeons. And I think I have all the new might for that. Let's check out. Okay, I need 500 for the Lux Anima weapon, but I also need to do a bunch of stuff. Wait, what? Oh, that's for the complete Anima weapons. So I don't even... It's not just the new might, but I need to do a bunch of stuff. Backpack... Oh. I think I have 15 new might. Yeah, I do. Okay. So yeah, I can actually spend tomestones, pretty feasibly. I think I was waiting on it, though, just because I wanted to save it for stuff. Not really sure what for, though. It's a cool enough gunblade. I don't like how it, like, folds out, though. It just feels weird to me. Hell... I actually like the look of these trousers. Okay. So I might get them. Yeah, I already have the greaves. Oh, I should have just looked at that. 510. Oh, I could buy the gauntlets and that. It's not too hard to get tomestones, so... Looks like I can only buy 2 things. No? Let's do helmet. And trousers. Okay, we need 3 glamour. Update the gear set. Oh no, does it not die? Should I get rid of my dies? Oh no. Oh well. I think I still have some wine red dye, don't I? Yeah. How do you... Is there a way to dye glamours? Am I just a fool? Anyway. They changed how dyes work? Okay. Where's the wine red? Oh, need to turn those into a Calamity Salvager for the actual dye now? Wait, when did this change happen? $7.5. Oh, so recently. Okay. Well, thank you for the heads up. Still, that only got me up to item level 361, which I think I need 365 for. Yep. Dang it. We're just short. Alright, well, I'm still queued up at least, so.
Alright, well, once this quest is over, it should not be terribly many more steps. I'm a little bit sad that, you don't get, yeah, this is a few... This is only a few steps. Okay. Cool. It's not terribly many steps, so yeah, we should finish up in time for me to still get ready for work. Okay, well, let's go find, Calamity Salvage. Ow. I'd already looked them up, apparently. They're in Limsa. Okay, they're by the aft castle. Wait, I think I have a bunch of dyes in, my Chocobo inventory. No, I don't. Got rid of all of those? Alright, well. I think I've seen you about. Because I saw someone running about with the name Ladrian. Calamity Salvager. Just job-specific gear. Oh, that's neat. Well, cancel. Glamour Prism Collection? This must have been a while ago. Yeah, because all of those are unified, and I haven't seen those other before. Dye exchange. You'll receive 11 pots of standard spectrum dye. Any single color dye items? Yes. Oh, so they're not separate piles anymore. They're just capable of producing a wide range of standard hues. This versatile dye is used for coloring anything from cloth to metal. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Oh, and I should see if there's a Moogle. So I can finally get rid of this. Get rid of this notification. Yes, you're right here. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is a 4-piece set of Advent attire. May it... Never mind. Okay. Let's see if I recognize it. Try on. I can... Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to... Is this from subscribing? You can be Cloud now. Yeah. Thanks. I do really like Cloud, for the record. But... Let's see. Actually, do I have Glamour Prisms on me? I have 2. Okay, it's probably wise to put some of that into the Glamour Dresser. Panic for a moment because my inventory is full. I just don't clear it out super often. Oh, I did this for materia bullshit. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, that needs some space. Yeah, I need to put a lot of stuff in the Glamour Dresser. Head, body, and hands. Where are you? Striped vest. Yeah, store as a glamour. And the pants, I think? Striped bags. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, that's done. Sad that I couldn't get tank up to 365. Don't know if I would have done a bit more, like... Well, don't know what I would have done, frankly. Let's do Wordle. I get the feeling I'm going to be waiting for a bit. Oh, are we... Did Wordle just crash on me? What the... Oh, because that was a leave activity. Let's try that again. Oh, cool. I have Wordle pulled up on here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, come on. Hello? There we go. Alright, let's bring you over here. Just make sure. Okay. This has gotta stop. Please? Really? I'm begging you, Wordle, please, please function for like a moment. Okay, the pop-out doesn't want to remain on top. Fortunately, you can't see how any of that is, Nope, alright, yeah. I don't know why that is. No, but it has the focus on here. Oh! Big. Okay. Okay, are we good? Or it'll behave. No? Do I have to manually click on all these? Frame. Whatever. I'll click if I have to. It doesn't have E, which throws me off. I first thought it was something, try something AR. Garbs? Oh, well, we picked up a B. We've eliminated 2 spots for R. R... Something AB? No, because A is not in 3rd position. It'd be RB something, A something. That I can't think of any words that are going to even come close to that. Ah, here we go. Yes, reload. Please say yes. Please say yes, I am begging you. Tank. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, buddy. I'm getting nervous here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, yet another fight on another bridge. For too long have I waited for this rematch. Soboro Tsukihiro may have brought us together, but 'twas fate that ordained we engage in glorious conflicts. A new letter has arrived just for you, Kupo. I was reading from the wrong log. Alright, don't stand in the ick, and, play good. So much stuff on screen. I need a way to turn that down, so good job. Jimbo, it's Gilgameshing time. Wait, it was Gilgamesh all along? Tis I, the man, the myth, the legend. Ah, nice. I was saying they should fight, and I kinda got what I wanted, I guess. I'm not being optimal at all here, but a lot of this for me is just staying alive right now. I don't want to fool myself. What's this? Oh dear. No, I see. You need to be aware. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Divine epicness. No, please don't make me waste my perfect balance. This is the moment where Gilgamesh reveals himself. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Like, I'll be honest, I wasn't like major or anything. I was more disappointed than anything that they're not gonna fight each other.
Oh, shit. Probably get rid of it. I'll get rid of it. Or not. Guy came and was like, hey, where are you going? Why are you ditching me? Yeah. Eh, not right there. Hopefully it's okay, good. I was about to stand in some stupid. Oh, someone there has a Manderville weapon. Yet, I yield. I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness. Please. That guy is the most plainclothes mage I've ever seen. Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll need that. It's John Mageman. Yeah. Alright, back to Kugane we go. It was long enough waiting for that queue. Let's see, 18. No, I need like 25 more for the next thing. But it is what it is. Or for the next relic weapon. During the queue, I was looking up like what I need for the next relic weapon step after the singing cluster. That's what it is. Because I have 27 of them right now. Honestly, if I just do weeklies, I'll get there. But, yeah. It's the fact that you can only do one a day. It's kind of, I guess you can buy them, can't you? But I didn't want to spend tomestones on that. Probably should have. Especially since I didn't end up... I should have done math. That's the thing. Math, the bane of my existence. Done math and seen that, like, purchasing gear wouldn't have got me up to high enough tank level to do the duty. We meet again, Hildy. See, that's why he was calling him Hildy. Reg? Reg! I say, you are a sight for sore eyes. However did you come to be here, in Kugane? In the Far East, for that matter. Limits are changing with 8.0, so your concerns will go away. Yeah. Ah, well, you see, the thing about that is... I say, do you think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time? Indeed I was. After Arden bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands, that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in his stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy. Now, Greg. There is no need for apologies between friends. Yet again I must ask, though, how did you come to be here, in Kugane, as a ronin of much repute and remarkably thin waist? I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but
There's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after. He ate Enkidu. By his grace, I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with a stray dog. He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, and in each other we found kindred spirits, we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and thereafter did we travel as one, working together that we might both live to see another day. When we at last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, and began to build my reputation as Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary Ronin must dress to meet the specific expectations of his clients, and so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. It was around that time that I first saw Auden walking the streets of Kugane, much to my surprise. Needless to say, the sight of the man who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me, and so when I heard tell of the Soboro Sukehiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for our battle. The rest you know. Truly a riveting tale. And tragic besides. For though I fought with all my strength, yet again I was defeated by the great and powerful Warrior of Light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I have taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeeds. And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let us return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now.
Yay!
Oh, excuse me. Nashi, where the hell are you? Not in the Kogane Dori. Okay, Raku's district. Cool.
Terrible news, everyone.
Whatever is the matter, Nashu?
Shigure. As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide.
This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy. We have no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind, our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akebono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, agents of inquiry style. How did Akebono earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicinal wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they were all remarkably effective and popular. he still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. Would that I had the coin to afford such luxurious potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit what I can earn in a month.
I don't think that's the free company I want to join.
I should be glad to speak of Master Akabono to you, albeit solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all who have risen to mercantile prominence, he has been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there is another who would curse his name. None will deny the efficacy of his medicines, which is to be expected, given that he utilizes the finest ingredients from that birthplace of alchemy, Radzatan. Satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can deny the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of Hanish ingredients. Absent competition, he is free to dictate prices as he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led many in desperate need of his miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings, or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. His practices are, ultimately, wholly within the confines of the law. So, again, as a businessman, he is to be lauded for his success, but I will say nothing on his morals or ethics, or lack thereof. Speak with Hildibrand back in the Rakaza district. Umineko Tea House. Catfish? Or Umi is like ocean, so ocean cat? Yeah, no, catfish. Have you tantalizing tidbits of information to share, my good man? Come, come! Out with it! Akebono built his business selling medicine at exorbitant prices. A man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? As expected, there is far more to Master Akebono than meets the eye.
Inspector! Inspector! We've got to hurry! Shigure's execution is going to be carried out any moment now if we don't do something.
What? Already? And there I was hoping we might first conduct a thorough investigation and uncover information with which we might convince them to set the poor man free, but absent that, bah, there are many roads which lead to just ends. If we must take a shortcut to avert a grave miscarriage of justice, then so be it.
Oh, well, he has his old hairstyle back at least, if not the color.
Honored brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness. Only pray that by this humble offering of my life, that I might absolve the Sekisegumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds.
Yeah.
How did he get in here so fast? What is the meaning of this? That man is an imposter. Seize him. Seize him at once.
Shigure! Shigure! Now is your chance to escape!
I will do no such thing. I may have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death. Your honor is yet yours, samurai. Oh, it was... Your honor is yet yours, samurai. You need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Saburo Sukehiro and the infamous wolf burglar besides. But why? We had a deal, remember? Temporary release. And I'm a wolf of my word. Aye, this is indeed the Saburo Sukehiro. Very well. Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell and send a runner to Master Akabono's estate at once. We are far from finished, Shigure. Wolf Burglar may be in custody once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, I have decided that you will conduct a formal investigation into the rumors surrounding Master Akabono and... That will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider this tiresome affair resolved. Master Akabono himself. Oh no, it's Komore. Master Komore. Wait, I know you. Master Akabono's guest, the one that Geiko threw into the wall. Oh? Surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event. Or of you, for that matter. Anyway, as I said before, there is no need for any further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you are free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate to you and yours next year. Rest assured, Master Komode, that we value your counsel deeply and should be glad to defer to your judgment. Shigure, the matter of the Saburo Sukehiro and Master Akabono is now officially closed. That will be all. Oh, I mean, it just smacks of corruption. Yes, that will be all. Is he mind controlled? Or is that a red herring even? Ah, verily, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have once more done the impossible and saved a man from certain death. Shame that the others seem so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shigure, though. I understand he still has questions for the wolf burglar. Oh yeah, it's Mambo time. What ho, Shigure! Over here! Oh, good to see you let your hair down. My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the gaol where I spoke with the wolf burglar. We shared some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Seki Segumi, Master Akabono stormed into the gaol and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akabono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at that time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. Given Master Akabono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akabono clamor for it so? My keen inspector sense is tingling. Where is the satchel now? In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood. Let us hasten to their den of iniquity. Okay. Ah, good. And the entrance is right over here. Wait, have I been here before? Well, anyway. Knew that you'd lot would turn up sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing along another unfamiliar face, though. Yeah, no matter. I like the cut of his jib. So, what are you after this time? Certain satchel containing a certain white powder that once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he'd have told you the magic words, too. Ah, yes, of course. They are... soar high above and never go low. What? Coming, take me? No! This is no time for fun and games, Inspector. Get low, get low, get low, get low. I'll go whither the wild rose blooms. Wait, where did I use that before? As above, so below. Alright, that's it. Nothing personal, but you got to be careful. Damned if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That's sad. The suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is. Any ideas on how we might do so? I might know a guy. Seek the assistance of a Hannish alchemist or someone versed in their alchemical traditions. Perhaps someone at the Thavnarian consulate. Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends.
Here, you can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to...
Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna teleport up here. I don't have to deal with getting out of this trench. Consulate. Okay. We haven't been to Radzatan, correct? It is all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of the utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To reiterate, have you lot an appointment, or not? Not as such, no. In my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made. What ho, young Manderville man?
What ho, young Manderville man?
Father!
What brings you to the far side of the world?
A complex series of events too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hannish reagents. Sajatra Concern Representative. How fortunate, then, that we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Sajatra Concern of Radzatan, should you not know the name. We trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbert Mandeville and his comrades would be an honor most great. That is most generous of you. Far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of
Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer.
This powder. It is most fascinating. An ingredient of Hannish origin, this is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it could be used to create dew prism. I'm sorry, dew prism? The most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subject to any and all commands. You may be rest assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is, most regrettably, quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes. Changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. I have seen such a glimmer before. Oh? Are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? Master Komode is being manipulated. Well deduced, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. All makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekisegumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during their meeting. At last we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. Oh, and, Chiyome drank it as well. Possibly. Probably.
How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you.
Okay, back up in Naraka's district. Oh. Akebono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds.
Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it?
Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible. Huh. Thought you'd seen the last of me, did you? As if I'd content myself with sitting in a gaol I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want a repeat of before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along. To secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together. And reclaim the Soburo Tsukihiro in the bargain, aye. This is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're on the same page, let us be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Bekor. Off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital! If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch. Okay, off to the Ruby Sea we go again. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Oh, very well. If that is the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I don't also blow. Phrasing? Alright. Yeah, this is where flying would be convenient. But oh well. We simply need to follow the arrow. Once we get out of the cave, at least. also such a beautiful place. Can't get up on that.
This is the place. I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait.
Yeah? What is going on? Father! The Kami. Could it be the inspector's father is in league with Akabono? Don't be daft. Look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akabono. But to the matter at hand. Dew Prism. It has served you well? Met your expectations, I trust. Ah ha ha ha! Oh, exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless. Chief Coin Counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He has already proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekisegumi. More than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Saburo Sukehiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. Ubugyosho, perhaps. Magistrate Akabono? Ha! Why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You are more right than you know, Master Akabono. For I come bearing a gift courtesy of Manderville and Manderville, a most illustrious Eorzean consortium, of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard. But all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akabono faithfully and without question, will you not?
But, of course.
Kami for Fen, he's under the influence of Dew Prism. Oh no. Sad cutscene time. Wait, you fool! Now is not the time! Father, 'tis I, your beloved son Hildibrand. Hearken to me. These men are villains. You are being deceived. The inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering and hiding. Just as well. In one fell swoop, we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Eorzea's most fearsome goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Final boss. He's gonna resist it, though. No. Oh dear. God-brand juggle combo. Yeah, all the characters in this are just great. Oh, magnificent! Finish them all. Finish everyone. Nothing personal, kid. Oh, he literally is just getting everyone's ass. Casual Mitsatsu dish, yeah. It falls to you, Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. Oh, we get to see the showdown between those two? Hell yeah. Okay. Forgive me, father, but you know not what you do. Heavenly Hildibrand Buster. You are a Manderville. Oh, this is great. All the times he's been thrown about by Godbrand. I do love how Hildibrand is like, has his arms behind his head there though. He's all grown up. The student becomes the teacher. I'm actually tearing up a little bit. What the hell? Oh. That baby looks so weird. No! Manderville man! Abort, father, abort! Spare me your reverse Manderville suplex! Reverse Manderville meteor strike! Just this sudden reversal, holy. So rare to see him without his glasses. Ooh, and I'm spent. Hmm? What happened here? Well, this is all very embarrassing. Very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you for all my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Manderville and Manderville will be severing all ties with the Sajatra concern. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Soboro Sukihiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akebono would be so loath to set it aside that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me. Lay it at my father's grave. Still has the glove on. Right then. I suppose you'll be wanting me to get back to the Gowl. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime, and mine are many. And an upstanding Sekisegumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no? Indeed I must. Which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors that I have seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar. Huh? You you sure about this? Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. Tigre has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit to the comfort and closure it deserves. I mean, it was Akabona's fault for saying everyone. You're mad. Each and every one of you. Even the samurai. And I love you all the more for it. Thank you. Again, actually getting a little bit teary-eyed here. And it's not just allergies, I'm actually a little bit moved by this. Genuinely. To hold to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in a greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning my own dearly departed. Oh, Enkidu, only you knew how sorry I am. Oh? Enkidu, but how? Then... what was it I ate that fateful day? Fools. You think this is the end? I think not. Oh. Hmm? That was a good throw. Of course. Huzzah! You belong to me now, Ronin. Now spirit me away from this place. Far, far away. God, sorry, the laughs are just so awkward today. Far, far away. Far, far away. Reg, no. Cease your egress. Beyond the rift that lies between, to wondrous worlds yet unseen. What the hell? Wait, no. How dare you twist words ceaselessly spoken in the heat of the moment? Tell me this is going to get worse before it gets better.
Wait for me, Inspector.
Wait, hold on.
Wait for me, Inspector.
Oh, okay. Not sure a real one. Yeah. Actually, though. Oh ho ho! There he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off into the sky as before, this time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Mandeville man besides. I say, a father could not be more proud. And off goes Lord Godbert, along with Akabono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? Let's go. Good. and let us be off. What, you're gonna... Come on, I thought you were gonna take me back there. At least you could do is save me the gill fee. Whatever. I think this is literally the last quest I have before Shadowbringers formally starts. And it's like 3 conversations, so I haven't actually started it yet. So nice. Is that the level 70 Astrologian stuff? I like the big hat. I like it a lot. Astro Gear is always good. Yeah, it's stellar. Pun intended. I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be if I had never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. Seki Segumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hanish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interests. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? The best part, if you ask me? In light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. There was a time when I might not have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal, it all seemed so innocent, so simple and abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay, and not to be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Seki Segumi, it is because of you and him. Ah, speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildibrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search, or... I don't think it's going to be that simple. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you are certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from mine. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he are reunited once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder what he's doing now. Paying respects to his father, most likely. What becomes of a man after death, I do not know, but I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Jigure, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me. Right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Gugane, rather, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the barracks. Manderville Mambo, acquired. Oh, and just in time too, I am getting sore from all this sitting, and I need to get ready for work. You have learned the emote, Manderville Mambo. Ooh, and we get like a post-credit scene. Ah, the wolf burglar. See you, Inspector. Adventures of Hildibrand. Or something. Oh, nice. The drawing of the wolf burglar is there. Perfect. Perfection. You hook a match with the light stick? Actually, more than just yoga match. So many people with the light stick. Hildibrand will return. I like the little detail of the rose on the curtains. Okay, first things first. Wait, I need to set up those, like, boxes. But anyway. General? No, hold on. Social, emotes. Favorites, general, special. Manderville Mambo, add to favorites. Alright, so first we have most gentlemanly. Then we have the Manderville dance, which is, I'll admit, a bit ridiculous. Then we have the supreme, the excellent Manderville Mambo. I just need to be able to play it on orchestrion or whatever. I love the little moonwalk. I think that's my favorite part of the whole thing. You hold the pose. Oh no, you repeat it. Okay. Anyway, I leave you with this. Oh, that's what it is. It's scroll lock. Okay. I leave you with this. Enjoy your day. Take care of yourself. Get food, get water. Please get water, dear God. Keep on, make today the best version of today that it can be. I'll see you next week for something. Probably more Slay the Spire again. Taking a day off from streaming, it was actually huge. Even though I still only stream 2 days a week. Yeah, I need to get ready for work. I need to go spend a crap ton of money on gas. So, go take care of yourself. Have a good day. And thank you.